So you can see we're outside. Those of you that know what today is, April 8th of 2024, don't need no introduction to you. There's a bird nest in the hedge somewhere, and my walking around out here shooting videos probably made them mad. This might make it worse. Anyway. Today is total solar eclipse day. Now, of course, I am not in the path of totality, so I will not see total. But it will be close. If I remember right, it's supposed to be pretty close. So we should at least see some darkness, might see some change in behavior, which is really kind of the point of this video, is not to record pictures or video. Mostly because by the time I realized, or by the time I had thought about actually doing this, it was far too late to order any filters. I have some neutral density filters, but I don't think any of them are strong enough, and of course I don't know where any of them are right now. So some people go out and they buy filters for their cameras, some people go and they make pinhole cameras. I had one of those. I think I even had a video on this channel where I made it, but I didn't see a need to keep it, so I got rid of it. You know, some people even make the trek to the areas where there will be total solar eclipse, the totality, in the path of totality. Makes me sound like such a whiz-bang science guy. Couldn't be further from the truth. I was expecting it to be cloudy today because it said that it was going to be, but it looks like I'm going to get lucky. And it's pretty nice out. The event starts at 2:11 p.m. That's when the moon starts to go over the sun in this area. I think it ends, like, I think it's a 2.5 hour event, basically. Maximum coverage is at 3:25, which is why I took the day off of work, because that's about when I would be coming home. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be driving in that. Not with the way that people drive around here. By the way, safety first. I'm doing something like this. If you're curious what everything looks like through one of these, that should give you an idea. It's pretty neat. Cut. 210. So there we go. There's 1,000,001 Eclipse videos on YouTube, or, well, there will be. There's even some live streams, so that's not really the point of this. My focus with this, because I'm not a professional videographer, I'm more interested in what happens with the surroundings. It's 2:11, so it started now. I wonder if it'll do it here. Or if it's gone. Not 100% sure what that actually is. It goes away when I stop touching it. There's interference coming from the camera. There could also be interference coming from that smart meter over there, but I don't know. Brought out a radio because I heard some reports that AM is doing some interesting things. Music on AM. Wow. Don't get to experience that all the time. Check that out. It's about, what, 240? Somewhere in there. That's what it looks like. Cool stuff. See, I wouldn't be a total jerk and not let you see this. You can tell that the shade pattern's changing. It's about 3 o'clock right now. It's very out of focus. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty neat, eh? Well, I think our good weather's about to come to an end here. That looks like it's about to ruin some fun. Let's see if it'll focus on it. Yeah, here we go. It's a crescent sun. I'm not sure the camera will do it justice, but everything's got like this weird orangish hue to it. I don't know if I'd say it's gotten dimmer. I'm sure it has. And I've just been out here so long I've been acclimated to it, but maybe a little bit. It's got an odd tint. And of course, that wonderful cloud up there is about to ruin everybody's day. Of course, it does not want to focus. Come on, autofocus. Ah, there we go. It's so close to total that it's almost like a tease. It's getting dark. Now it's really visible. Don't know how much of that's the cloud, but you can tell it still looks like there's sunlight out. Yep. Cloud conspires to ruin it all. Probably in the one place in the city where there is cloud cover. Although, to be fair, it's thin cloud. So if this were the middle of the day, normally, like it is, this would still be very visible. Still be very sunny out here right now. Yep. It's really close to maximum. It's hard to see because, of course, cloud cover. The birds are upset. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, the clouds can't ruin it completely, can they? The sun's still visible. Probably about maximum right now. I kind of expected it to get a little darker, to be honest. That's all blue sky. Almost looks like cloud cover. Like the thicker cloud cover.
Cloudy and 66 degrees in New York. Monday, Eclipse Day, April 8th. Good afternoon. I'm Steve Scott.
This is WCBS 880.
3:31.
Which I guess isn't really that interesting because that's a high power station, but at least I think anyway. But I was not getting that before. So that's pretty neat. A little bit of nighttime radio reception, apparently. Because that comes in pretty well at night. Although, honestly, I don't think it's ever come in quite that well, but I've never really... Because it was coming in like a local station. But I don't really bring a radio out here all the time to listen to radio, so... Yeah, it's coming out now. You can see that crescent has changed. Too bad about the clouds, but... No, they didn't ruin it too much. It's pretty thin cloud cover. Yeah, it's starting to get light out again. Let's see. On that, kind of hard to tell. My camera screen is not in the right position for me to be able to do this properly, but it's definitely starting to come back. Yeah, notice how it's not coming in anymore. Well, it is. You can kind of hear it, but it's not coming in like a local. Well, it's starting to come back.
Looking ahead to Wednesday, Friday, much cooler with a shower or two, high 57. That increasingly windy on Thursday with periods of rain, maybe the thunderstorm. The rain could be heavy. Late Thursday and Thursday night, flooding will become a concern. Thursday's high 61. It's now 57. Advancement to 66 again. 66 a bit down the road for them. 53. Bob Wilson, thank you. It's 350 at WCBS. Sorry, but we have...
Of course, they're all basically gone now. The neighbor's got a kiddie pool there, and there were a bunch of birds flopping around in the water that was in that. I was wondering what was making that damn racket. Kind of thought that they were stuck in something at first, but of course there's that nice hole there so you can see what's actually going on. Anyway, it's sunny again. Get some focus. It's just about over. I'm glad I didn't throw these out, because they make a great makeshift tripod. And that's about to die. Probably very close. I don't think it's going to make it another 30 minutes. Which is when, technically, the event is over. Yep, there it goes. 4:06. I think there's about 30 minutes left. Of course, it's not like it looks that much different. No, that's not in focus, is it? There we go. Still a little ways to go. Yeah, I don't think the sun's coming out of that. So, I think we're done here. Pretty good show. I'm glad that I chose to use those glasses as a filter for the camera. I found a neutral density filter. And I know I've got more than one. But unfortunately, the one that I found, I don't think it was strong enough to start with. And it was also the wrong thread for all the cameras. I would have had to find a camera that it would have fit on, and I didn't really feel like doing that, so this is what we ended up with. But like I said, I'm not in it for the professional videography aspect, or the professional photography aspect. There's people who get paid good money to do that. People who devote their entire lives to that. It's 4:17. I think the eclipse ends at 4:35, but we're not going to see much because the sun is pretty much covered now with cloud, and it looks like it's probably going to be that way for a while. it for this. Thanks for watching.